what's a safe way to ask for help without feeling vulnerable? What's the safe way to say I need help without feeling, oh, they're gonna judge me?
Wow, that's a really interesting question. What's the safe way?
Yeah.
I think you just have to speak. There is no safe way. You just have to start. You just have to start. That's it.
You just have to start. In your opinion, what's a safe way to ask for help without feeling vulnerable?
That's a really tricky question.
Would you like me to start?
Yeah.
Okay, so like personally, in my opinion, I'd say there's this like 8-minute thing where you say, do you have 8 minutes? I actually like recently learned that on social media. Do you have 8 minutes? And like that's a sign to let the friend know that you actually need help. And the 8 minutes is like enough time for you to explain the trauma or the issue you're going through, and for them to also give feedback, comforting feedback that makes you feel better. So that way you're not feeling vulnerable, because do you have 8 minutes? Do you know what I mean? So what do you think, like in your opinion, that would be?
I think that's a fantastic idea. I think it really does, because that kind of takes away the embarrassment. It's an icebreaker. And I think that's an incredible idea. It's fantastic. I'd go with that, definitely. And I also think there's something that could be little cues, like wearing a badge or something like that. And it's kind of if people identify with the badge and think, oh, that person's struggling, and go over and how are you doing, how's your day today, you know? So in a way it's taking that onus off the person who's struggling to go out and reach. And then, you know, there's a lot of people who care in this way. I don't care what anybody says. I think that's part of human nature, is to care for others. No matter what society says or the media says, people do care about each other. You know, and people see that and they can think, oh, 5 minutes here to have a chat with this person. So.
Like a badge that says maybe ask how I am, or you know,
yes.
that kind of.
Yeah, that's kind of how am I. You know, that's quite easy. You know,
Yes.
badges, t-shirts, that kind of thing. So I mean, we all suffer from time to time with things. It could be bereavement, it could be loss,
Yes.
losing your job,
Yes.
losing a girlfriend. You know, all these things happen. You know.
Yes, they do. What's a safe way to ask for help without feeling vulnerable?
I would say, I think it's important to feel vulnerable. I would like say not to run away from feeling vulnerable, if that makes sense, because you're never gonna be able to like get proper advice if you're not vulnerable with other people. Like, if you're not like being open and telling them those things. But I think it's so important to have like safe spaces and people that you can go to. Like, for example, like Aaliyah, she's my best friend. Like, I'd go to her like so easily. Or like even people in church and that type of thing. Like, just finding community, I think, is so important. But I think it's easier said than done, especially today. Because we live in such like an individualistic like society, so it's really hard. But I think for me, like, I've always found that safe place in like my friends and stuff like that. So like creating those relationships, I think that's like a starting ground to like being able to be open in that way.
Yeah, it's important to not feel vulnerable, but for people who really struggle, like what's a safe way for them to ask for help without them feeling vulnerable?
I think definitely going to a person they trust, a person who has maybe most likely even confided in them, because that gives space to be more open to another person. I struggle with being vulnerable to people sometimes, but I feel like it's easier when it's reciprocated. It's easier when a person is there to listen, when a person isn't so quick to anger, quick to point the blame. But vulnerability takes time. It takes steps. It's not just something that can like occur easily to some people. So to be vulnerable, sometimes it might just take like even just opening up about your problems. That's in itself being vulnerable, even if it's just a sentence or two. So it's definitely something that shouldn't be avoided, but like to build a relationship, it needs to happen. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Those are such amazing answers. Asking for help isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Samaritans offer 24/7 support, no judgment. You're never alone.